I brought the Rat 7 out with me today to play with it for the first time, and I quite like the knife. I'd show you right now that it's been used, but, well, it's a little bit dark. But, so I did a few things up here today. There was a tree that had recently fell over, and so I was gathering the pine boughs to use as bedding. So I chopped a couple of those, and chopping power as far as the Rat 7 goes, it's a 7-inch blade, and there's not a lot of heft and weight behind it. So is it a great chopping knife? No, I wouldn't say it is. Is it good for what it's built for? Yes, absolutely. I mean, it did the job that I needed it to do. However, if I were going to chop with a blade, I'd want a bigger blade. What I bring with me, though, is the Sawiver. So if I did have to go through something bigger, I'd just use the Sawiver. I quite like the size of it. You know, it's kind of a happy medium. I also used it to make stakes for my little tarp shelter that I built. And I tried a couple different cutting techniques, and I thought it handled well. You know, for me, I like that finger choil. I like to choke up on it doing some fine work. I created a little notch in one of the tent stakes just to see how it would work. It is a good technique to use for some things, so I just wanted to try it out. I find I don't need it on all stakes, but anyway, I'm getting off topic. Despite its size, I found that it was very easy to manipulate, especially with some practice. I think the more I use the blade, the more comfortable I'll become with it. Overall, it's been a nice little blade on this trip. So, the edge on it, it's not as sharp as when I brought it up here, of course, but I've been chopping wood with it, so I wouldn't expect it to be. However, it's still got a really good edge on it. And, yeah, it's still a pretty good edge. So overall, I really like it. I do notice when I put when I'm putting the knife up against the knee to use that cutting technique, the jimping kind of digs into your knee a little bit and causes a little discomfort, but nothing I can't live with. Anyway, this was just kind of my first use with the Rat 7, and I'm impressed with it. I like it quite a bit. The sheath, nope. Especially how I use it, how I like to have it draped around my side with the paracord. The best way to do that, I feel, is to have a self-retention system on whatever sheath you're using. For me, that would be Kydex, so working on that here soon. But very good blade.